Yeah, Marty just left here. I already called my phone for that $10 cash out.
Right. It's
God damn.
addiction. It's what it does to you.
Yeah, but she had no business leaving. She told her to sit right here and wait on it. She knew I'm doing a video. She want me to stop. Fuck them girls. Stop your video and send me my $10.
Well, it's not even that, and that's funny that.
I mean, you gonna handle Marty, man. Marty's something else.
It's funny that she does that because it's like every other day, you know, I try to help her my damn self because I do love her too.
Right.
And when I have a home, she has a home. But it's like when you like being outside, I mean,
right.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I can't do nothing with that because I'm the type of person that I might get something, but I make sure that I have it in abundance so that I don't think about it as often as like if I had one hit. You know what I'm trying to say? Then I'd be out here itching and trying to be that mascot for fucking CRA. And I'd be out here fucking damn.
Yeah, listen though.
And I'm not. I'm not trying to. I'm trying to shower up and it look nice and put myself together because I have too many people that I'm in representation of. So I just don't do that. I'm not a beggar and I don't like to have my hand out. My pride is so in the way. I don't like to be emasculated in that way. If she doesn't mind, that's on her. I'm not out here just saying, well, suck dick for a living or, you know what I mean? Like, unless it's my dick, I ain't sucking shit, but I will watch and play with my pussy.
Have you ever, a lot of females got, what type of addiction you got anyway?
So I am a smoker. I used to be a snorter, but I sold it as well because I used to pimp, you know, and I hate to say that, but I used to sell women and sell cocaine, and I had stopped because, like I said, when it came to court cases with my child, I was like, fuck that. So, and I didn't even realize how hard of an addiction it is escorting, you know, to even stop that. And it is. So this whole year, I have not escorted in probably a year and a half, and I cannot lie and say that I didn't try and do a play the other day, but I was actually thankful that the guy kind of was listening to my story just how you are, and he actually just tipped me and said, you know what, you work much more than that. And I was like, well, right now I'm not looking at it as work, I'm looking at it as a profession. You know what I'm saying? So, but I am a smoker, and it's been my hardest thing to get rid of, except for the exceptions of everything else I have been able to stop. So when I came back from that kidnapping, I was on meth and I was on Boy. I got clean off of that, thank you God. And that's not easy. I will tell you that right now. It's not easy. Out of sight, out of mind is one thing. But if somebody's like, hey, you want a bump? I might every now and then say, of course. But I've been able to say no lately. Very proud of myself.
I'm proud of you too.
I am a smoker.
Yeah, because I always thought it was...
You see me walk by,
that opiate addiction, that shit right there hard. It's rough.
I watched my daddy do it.
Right.
And that's what he passed from, you know?
So what type of tools did you use to keep the opiate addiction?
To smoke?
Oh, what type of tools did you use
to kick the addiction?
To kick the addiction.
So I'm not gonna lie to you. When I kicked my boy addiction, I kicked it with goody powder. And so every time I would feel that like I was about to be hurting, I don't care if I'm swallowing 8 of them. I'm eating goody powder.
Okay.
And as far as the ice goes, caffeine. So I don't care if I'm eating a chocolate cake. I don't care if I'm drinking a soda or something. You have to drink a lot of caffeine.
Okay.
And that's what I did. Because I don't like anybody to know my business normally. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's just something you say, hey, yeah, you do that there. No, right. What the fuck?
So which one of your addictions came first? The hard?
Cocaine.
The cocaine first?
Because
what was that first experience like?
My first experience was like, oh my God, whose pussy am I eating today?
Right. So it put you in a horny mood. Party type feeling.
Right, because meth is more so like Adderall for me, because they had me on Adderall for mental health. And I found out that I wasn't even supposed to be taking that. When I went back to mental health, they actually said that all the medication they had put me on made it worse, is what kind of made it climb as far as, because now even I've tried to snort cocaine and that just doesn't work for me. So the only thing I do now, like I said, is I smoke. And I wish I'd have done that rather than anything else other than.
Right.
Just because of, like, I don't even have any septum. I can barely smell. My sense of smell is gone. And from being so fucked up, I was in a car accident one time. My hearing is really bad as well.
Oh, yeah.
So forgive me if I say, huh. I'm not trying to say, huh, you can hear her. You feel
right. Nah, I feel you. So listen, no. So outside the struggle relationship with your kids, the car accidents, the
abuse,
the bruise, the shit that you already spoke on. Is there any more damaging consequences behind that lifestyle?
Yes, toxicity sucks as far as relationships goes too, and it's just the comfort of knowing that you're with somebody, and sometimes we fall prey into being with different people, not even knowing their background as well or what they got going on, and sometimes the individual that I choose to be with, we get in fights, but I'm in love with this person so much, and I remember the individual and not what's taking over her, you know what I mean? And one day I'll get her to come and do an interview with you as well, just so you can meet her. But I love her.
Right.
And we fought, like, recently, you can see, I mean,
That's still a scratch
she
right there.
even choked me out just because she thought somebody was standing over me. And I'm like, dude, they weren't standing over me. They were trying to just grab something
Right.
from me.
Right.
But regardless of, look at where I'm right back at.
Right. So let me ask some. Growing up, what did you want to be?
Growing up, I wanted to be a lot of things, but as soon as I seen like hood shit, and when I say that, like my cousin Rhonda, she used to date Petey Pablo, which we got slapped shit out of because we thought his cocaine was fucking snow, so we were in there playing with dope, not knowing as children
Right.
what it was. But I've always wanted to be in the lifestyle of something that I thought was hood, and now being in it and seeing it, I'm like, what in the fuck was wrong with me?
So
but
you-
it's so attractive to me. I mean, the men out here are just, oh my God, the women as well, and just knowing how strong they are coming from such shit that I didn't even know was alive because I came from such a suburban household. I can't even tell you, like, honestly, if I was to say I wanted to be anything, most necessarily, it was just to help people in general, help animals, medical field. And when I went to school kind of behind the EMT lifestyle, I was like, what in the fuck do I look like getting a cigarette and I can have a whole pack and go for a doctor?
Right.
But then the doctor told me that it's 8 years, and I was like, fuck, I can't sit that long because now there's an addiction. And so now my addiction doesn't want to sit down for 8 years, and that's slow as hell. But
Right.
regardless of, I mean, I'm learning all the same things that the doctor's learning, but I be getting paid grands less. Oh, God. Because I almost finished my EMT, but they were like, unless you're with the, the fire department, you're not going to make as much money as you thought you would make as an EMT with, you know what I mean, just being an EMT. Like here, you can make 40 to 50,000, but with the fire department, you probably make 50 to 60. Versus in Colorado, I'd make 80 to 90 bands with the fire department, and then I'd only make 50 to 60 with the regular. So it became all discouraging. And now that I have, like I said to you, I have semester left, and just trying to encourage myself to do that, it's not easy.
Okay. So you hang with Niecy?
Yeah, Niecy,
Niecy got
she
a.
can help me out. That girl does help me out. When I have no home, that's my dog.
She
She needs to let me eat. But
y'all got the alternative lifestyle. Y'all got that in common. So
you see,
you choosing to have an alternative lifestyle. Did it have anything to do with your childhood?
No.
So when
My mother's in a doctor's. She's actually she does like insurance for medical stuff. She was a surgical tech. Like I would have never known this lifestyle unless I put myself in it.
Okay, so what?
What coerced it?
How old were you when you realized that you was different and you was attracted to females and all that shit?
I've been knew I was attracted to females even way before I've been raped and molested or things happened to me, and I'm so proud of. But I've been known since I've been hunching girls at like 2 years old. I've known I like pussy. I mean, it's just the way I say pussy.
Yeah.
Come over.
Yeah, that's what's up. But listen, man, it's an honor to meet you. God bless you, man.
You
Before
as well.
I end this interview, I want you to do me a favor. Talk to the youth. Tell them
And that's what I've been doing. Trying to help them out. Yeah.
Talk to the youth and tell them why they should never choose a lifestyle.
You should never choose this lifestyle just because I'm telling you, baby, it has nothing to do for you. And as an older, saying to the younger, don't be hard-headed, please, and have some self-restraint with whatever it is that you do because there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not judging you, but please remember that. Look at this and then look at something that you could be or want to be, and just say which one is worth more. As far as whether it is in education, your children, just don't miss out and don't let it take over you as far as numbing your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
God bless you, peace.
Thank you. God bless.
I don't know who you are, but one thing I do know is we finna find out.
Well, let's
We
find
finna
out.
find out. Y'all see this young lady? Look, Ice.
Hi.
Ice.
I look crazy today,
Nah,
but
you fly.
it is whatever.
You fly with the little nice little pink polo hat on. A little better than my little polo hat I got on.
Oh God,
Yeah.
it looks nice too.
Oh, I appreciate you.
That number 3 is
One
the
thing about it, flattery gets you everywhere.
I know that's right.
Hey, let's introduce you to the channel. This is Niecy Home, girl.
Hi
Tell
guys.
them they know
Some
you need
ice. Real name.
How old are you?
Street name. I'm 32.
32. Where you from?
33 to 12. Where I claim a few places. I was born in Columbia, South Carolina, but I
Word
lived
up.
in Memphis and Colorado the longest.
Word up.
Yes, mine.
Okay, that's what's up. What's up? How you end up out here in Greensboro?
So Greensboro, my mother's here. My goddad and my grandpa actually are Dean A&T. So one is Dean Psychology and the other is Dean Science. Because I
Okay.
majored in psychology and in biology.
So you got a college degree?
I'm almost there. I've got a half a year left.
A half a year.
And I stopped because I just got,
2 semesters left. What?
just the streets came, you know?
How did the streets have an impact on your
myself.
on your education?
So the streets had an impact because I started dancing. I've been an entertainer since I've been about, God knows, probably 17. And I went through a lot of stuff thinking I was helping protect my little sister. Because at 7 years old, I got raped in my mouth. And from then on, it's just been like, you know, on and off bad and good things that have happened to myself. And it's kept my little sister out of a lot. And 2 days ago, my older sister just passed. She was actually drowned. Her boyfriend drowned her in a tub. So I've just now talked to the coroner's office, and they're actually saying it's a foul play.
Damn.
So, and then the next day, my cousin died. My cousin Tyrone, and he's
Damn.
here. So I came back up here from Columbia just to see because I had to do the funeral or plan the funeral.
So how long you been up here?
Now I've been
Back.
up here probably 2 years, but it's on and off. I'm so in
Oh,
and
okay.
out
I
of
thought you said you
city.
just came a couple of days ago when this stuff happened.
No, I came when Tyrone died just yesterday.
You came back.
Yeah.
Okay. But you were in South Carolina a couple days ago.
because I'm trying to plan the funeral for my sister
Right,
Joni.
right,
yeah.
right.
Like I said, I thought it was going to be an OD, but when they called me, they actually
Still
called
foul
me
play?
and said it's foul play, yeah.
Right. I don't want to talk about no open case.
Yeah, let's not do it.
So listen
But I
though.
miss her, man.
What's your housing situation out here in Greensboro?
Right now, I'm
Right now you came back here to help make arrangements.
if I came back here for Tyrone's arrangements, I'm at the Studio 6.
Okay. So you got room over there.
Yes, for the moment.
Okay.
They're actually helping me out. They're letting me clean up a couple of things because I have a cleaning service. I got to renew my LLC. And,
Tell me, let's get to know you a little bit. Did you grow up in a two-parent household? You did have a mama and a biological father there?
no. So actually, I have my mother, and then my stepdad came, but I
get
don't
it?
call him my stepdad. I call him my daddy.
Oh, let me get this chain.
There you go. Here.
Go $10 right now. Yo, just hold it. I got some more. I got some more money.
I love you.
I love you too.
Thank you for
Okay.
letting my lips was dry, baby.
I wonder if I got that kiss on camera.
I hope you did. That's my baby boo. I dated her for a little bit too. That was before King died.
Oh, that should be your girlfriend?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you got an alternative lifestyle?
I have all kind of lifestyles.
We're gonna get to that. All right, listen. All right, so
So now I'm back up here for Tyrone's, and
oh no. Hold on. Actually, you have a two-parent household.
yes. So I wasn't a two-parent until my stepdad, rest in peace, Joe Futrell. He was my mother's husband, but I looked at him as my dad.
Right.
And when I met my biological father, I actually found out that he was in the military with my mother, but my mother chose, who's in my birth certificate, and we won't speak on that. But regardless of, like I said, my daddy is my daddy, and now
Right.
that I know my biological father, he's funny as hell. He actually was a dancer.
Word up.
Yeah, so the first thing I saw was this. And I was like, oh my God.
What'd you say?
He said, it's his move, boy. That was his move, his signature move. And I was like, well, mine was making my leg disappear. That's my magic trick. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm pretzel and shit.
Hey, so obviously you finished high school. If you got some college, you almost done with
Yeah,
college.
yeah.
You have any kids?
I do. I have 3. One of which my aunt couldn't have children, so it was actually on the news as well. I got into a kidnapping. When I came back, I was pregnant. And it was funny, a year earlier we were speaking on it, but I gave that baby to my aunt because she couldn't have children. But I have 3 babies.
What other two?
Right now, the other 2 are my grandmother. They're in Summerfield, North Carolina. She's on the golf course out there. I used to work at the tobacco field across the way.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay, so
So they're good. They're good. I visit them often.
they're good, but what's
What's wrong?
your reason why you not taking care of them?
I don't take care of them because I don't like to lay and shit and put my children in shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't shit where you lay. And I'm getting myself together before I, just kind of
So
introduce them back to my
do you feel like you chose a lifestyle over your kids?
At one point I did, yes. Now that I'm doing better, no.
Then why not? Why you don't have them now?
I don't have them now because I'm still struggling a little bit with myself as far as getting clean and trying to make sure that I have somewhere that's, safe as far
Safe
as...
place for them to come back.
Yeah, and I don't want them in a hotel. I wasn't raised
That's
like
right.
that, and they
That's right.
shouldn't be either. They're used to a nice home. They're used to, like you said, normally a 2-parent, but my father passed. But either way it goes, they are used to having a home. They are used to having somebody being able to drive them to school. They're used to having, just things that I feel like children should have.
They should have their mama too.
Exactly. That's why I visit often.
Right.
Because my son's birthday is the 17th, and I'm going to take him to that movie, that Dragon, How to Train a Dragon movie.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That's what's up. Listen. Talk about your purchase edition. I mean, your purchase experience with. Hold on.
So my first
It's
addiction...
that's Marley's, man.